What's up guys, Blackscape here, and today welcome to my first ever Black stream. Now, I want to go ahead and start doing more streams throughout the week, and I have a schedule set up where I'm going to be doing streams from Monday through Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern U.S. time to 5:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern time, and I want to keep them relatively short because I want it to be like a one-off discussion, things that I normally wouldn't be, making full-on videos about. I kind of want to bring it here to you guys, the Black Squad, so you guys can go ahead and kind of debate it amongst yourselves. But I have something special for you guys. Now, for every Black stream, I'm going to be putting up a poll, and within that half hour, you guys can go ahead and check out the poll and vote on it. So while you're watching this, go ahead and go to the community tab, open a new tab, and vote on this poll, and at the end of the stream I'll see exactly who won. But the topic of today's video is talking about JIREN, and what if, you guys probably read the description or the title, and thought that it was going to be about JIREN if he was Goku Black or something along those lines, and that's not the case at all. What I'm talking about here is super villain JIREN, and I want to talk about who could stop him, along with other stuff. I want to see exactly what his goals would be, where his determination would be at, what would have made him into a villain. So let me go ahead and jump into this poll. Who could have stopped JIREN if he had become a villain instead of a hero? And I have a couple choices here. The first one is Super Saiyan Blue Vegito from Dragon Ball Heroes. I kind of wanted to add him in there because I feel like I wanted to go ahead and give Dragon Ball Heroes a little bit of love, just a tiny bit, because I actually found myself very surprised that I enjoyed this series as much as I have so far. So I think that this is an extremely powerful character in Dragon Ball Heroes. So I want to see exactly what you guys think would happen. I wanted to kind of bring the best of the best, the strongest of the strongest. So the next one obviously is our boy Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. He's already put a stop to JIREN before but failed to do so. So I want to see how much faith he's got from you guys. The next one is Belmod. This thumbnail was kind of the reason I wanted to go with this poll, essentially. So I want to go ahead and throw Belmod in here. He is his god of destruction, so if there's a being as powerful as JIREN causing trouble throughout Universe 11, you would think the god of destruction from that universe would have to get involved. Belmod doesn't seem the type that would sleep centuries away like Beerus is. So I want to see if you guys think Belmod would be one of the characters that could do it. Next, we have Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. I kind of wanted to throw him in there just to see exactly where his fans are at, who thinks that he's the right man for the job to take down JIREN. And then after that, we haven't seen him yet, but I have to add Broly. I have to add Broly from the Dragon Ball Super movie and see how many people vote on this character, even though we have not seen anything from him yet. So let me go ahead and post that, and posted. Go ahead, guys. You guys open up a new tab and go ahead and check out that poll. I'm going to check the poll at the end and see exactly who won, and maybe read some of my favorite comments from that poll. So guys, let me go ahead and start off by saying thank you for coming to the stream. This is the first ever stream that I've done where I'm trying to do it in more of a scheduled format. For those of you guys who are just tuning in right now, I want to have a stream Monday through Friday, half an hour, real simple, real quick. We're all busy. We all have busy schedules. I'm gonna be putting an event tracker on my channel from now on. This one I kind of didn't get a chance to do so, but from 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern U.S. time to 5:30 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. So that's where I want to keep this stream at, guys. All right, so a clickbait debunk video. No, I don't want to debunk anything. I honestly just want to talk about this character JIREN, why he would go evil, and let me explain some of why I'm thinking of JIREN this week, because we got some new information from the director of the last episode of Dragon Ball Super, episode 131. If you guys have watched either Geekdom or I forget who else, maybe it was Mastar, came out, brought these spoilers to light for this episode. I believe it was them, or it could have been Herms from Twitter. But essentially, Jiren gets some character development at the last episode. We saw it, we've seen it, but we're so quick to judge Jiren for being such a bland character that we don't see it. We don't see him as a legitimate character in his own right, or going through any sort of growth. You know what I'm saying? Attack Bowl 299. Yo, thank you very much for supporting Black Streams. Again, doing this daily. Thank you very much. Next time, if you have a question to ask, I'll go ahead and stop everything that I'm doing. You guys support the stream, I'll stop and answer your question. So guys, what's up, Javon King? So guys, Jiren went through some character development in episode 131, and that got me thinking, plus everyone debating on whether Jiren could take out Broly at this point. And I'm in the camp, the very minute camp apparently of people on the internet that think that that Jiren as a character is weaker than Broly. And I mean, this is I don't think that this is the case, honestly. I think that Jiren is one of those characters that is far more powerful than we give him credit for, and it would be awesome at the end of the movie that we see him coming in and saving Universe 7 essentially. Like I would instantly have a nerdgasm if I saw that happen. But a lot of people think that he is a lot weaker. So I mean, with all that in mind, I wanted to see, okay, so you guys think that he is as weak as you say. Who could take him down? Which is a character that can take him down in this universe, and how would he get this way? So, Evil Jiren. What's up, Javon? Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So, Evil Jiren. I think that he would become evil if he was a character that we went through his same Sasuke-like storyline. His backstory was the same as Sasuke's, and then, you know, he went through all that. Then at some point he realizes that, I mean, it literally, with Jiren's backstory, it could go either way. You know what I'm saying? He could go in the evil or the hero track, and I'm honestly surprised. What's up, Joestar? I'm honestly surprised that he went to the hero track, because with such a Sasuke-ish backstory, you would think he would end up betraying Konoha. You know what I'm saying? Betraying Universe 11. And that's kind of what I wanted to touch up on here. What if he did that? How do we put an end to him? So he goes through and becomes an evil villain. So let's go ahead and start with that. He starts out in Universe 11. So what is his motivation? What is his motivation to be a villain? He wants to become stronger. He only values strength, and only his own strength above all. So he's going to be challenging all the strongest players in Universe 11 directly and destroying them, and probably do villainous acts along the way. I mean, he almost blasted and destroyed all of the Universe 17 that was on the stands. I mean, he basically could have obliterated them. You know what I'm saying? So he has already done villainous acts. So if he's facing off against these characters in Universe 11, it's not, you know, it's not hard to believe that he could just be like taking out worlds. Okay, you know, you don't want to face me? I'll draw you out. I'll start being basically like semi-imperfect Cell. You guys remember him? The big-lipped one? Remember when he was just destroying islands, and he was destroying islands trying to find 18. I could see Jiren hunting down the Pride Troopers this way, like destroying planets with one finger, or not even a finger, with his stare. His eyes turn red, and he's just blowing up planets, just destroying them, right? And trying to find the Pride Troopers one by one if they're not going to come after him. I think initially, if he's that big of a threat, they're all going to kind of converge on him. So this tactic would only really work if once he defeats them. So he's going to defeat them right away. That's number one. And at this point in time, we don't know if Toppo is still a god of destruction in training or not. So do you guys think that... I'm going to open up to the chat now. Do you guys think that Toppo is a... if god of destruction Toppo in training has a chance against Jiren? Like, what level of Jiren? Does he have a chance against normal Jiren? I mean, Jiren only went into his full-powered mode to fight off against Master Ultra Instinct Goku. Like, that was the only reason that he even pushed himself past that. So do you think that God of Destruction Toppo could take out Jiren? I'm going to open up to the chat while also answering some chat questions here. What's up, Night Warrior? What's going on? Biscuit 3000. I know you're always here. Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan BB Vegeta. What's up? What's up? Pride Trooper versus the Ginyu Force. Yeah. That's a... I mean, the Pride Troopers themselves... They may be goofy, but as we've seen in the new manga chapter, they can handle themselves. They were handling Kale in Berserker mode. I mean, they were swapping blows with her, and they almost wrung her out. So they are not lightweights on their own, and they work great in teamwork. JIREN would lack that teamwork against the Pride Troopers, I feel like, but he is just so overpowered that I feel like he would be one of those characters that would easily be able to take them all down, or at least destroy whatever planet he's on. Because right now, well, we don't know whether JIREN can survive in space, but I feel like because his ears, his design sort of, it kind of reminds me a little bit of that Final Form Frieza, so maybe, but that's just kind of headcanon right there. I don't know if he can survive in space or not, so maybe he can't destroy the world. But he definitely is fast enough and strong enough to take down the Pride Troopers, no problem, you know what I'm saying? Destroying islands, I remember Pride Troopers, let's see here, nope, no chance to beat JIREN. So Super Saiyan Tech 9. What's up, God Goku? What's going on, man? Super Saiyan Tech 9 says that he's got no chance at defeating JIREN. Well, I got a little bit of a issue with that. I feel like if Toppo could catch JIREN off guard somehow, like early JIREN. This is a JIREN that's controlled by his emotions, his anger, all that, because that's the path, as you know, Star Wars has taught us, that's the path to the dark side. And so I believe that if he could catch him off guard, I think it would be a really good heavyweight match, and he would definitely get his blows in. But I do not think that Toppo could even hope to kill JIREN. If anything, I don't think that he could really do enough damage. I do see him pushing JIREN further than he's ever been pushed before at that moment. But Toppo does not have all the power of a God of Destruction yet. He's just a trainee. So I believe at the end of the day, if Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta can self-destruct essentially and put, or not even self-destruct, just do a gigantic explosion like one from the video games and take out this character, then JIREN could do it also. And that actually answers the poll a little bit, because unless you guys are highballing Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, if you guys are doing that, then I mean he could basically take out. I mean he could have a reasonable shot in doing some damage to JIREN. But if he's at that level from the Tournament of Power, that Vegeta, then I don't see him being able to defeat a JIREN on his own. Yeah. Savage JT36. What is up, my man? What's up, guys? Again, to all of you viewers, I appreciate you guys supporting the stream and being here. If you guys want to support the stream even further, there's a link in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. Support Black Streams. I'm going to be doing this between Monday through Friday, between 5 p.m. to 5:30 Eastern Time. I already said it is, but I've gotten more viewers coming in, and I want to make sure you guys know where I'm at. I want to do these streams because I want to be able to talk to you guys more on a personal level ish, you know what I'm saying? Like, streams are a very good way to get with you guys and get with the Black Squad and all that. I mean, who knows, if these streams start taking off, I may make a Discord, we can all talk together, you know what I'm saying? I don't have one right now, a personal one, but anyway. So okay, he does that. He defeats Toppo, right? So who else is left in the universe? In Universe 11, well, the only other character that we know of, because we can headcanon all day, right, guys? And we can talk about, okay, well, you know, we're going to be doing this, we're going to be doing that, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Well, I think that there's no other character that we've seen, so I'm not going to be posting characters that don't exist. And it would have to be Belmod, the next runner-up, okay? And Belmod versus Toppo, guys. Belmod versus Toppo. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, Belmod versus JIREN. I'm sorry, Belmod versus JIREN. Unfortunately, guys, JIREN, what's up, Javon King? Is Master Ultra Instinct Goku and Awakened Full Power JIREN stronger than all the gods of destruction? Javon King, let me answer that with, I believe that JIREN is stronger. And so is that. Both forms are stronger than the gods of destruction that we've seen so far. All 12 of them. At least if not all 12 of them, at least the ones that participated in the tournament. Because remember, there were 3 universes that had higher mortal rankings, and these gods were stronger. I think it was Universe 1, Universe, if I'm not mistaken, Universe 1, Universe 12, and I forget the other one. But I believe that that Master Ultra Instinct is as strong, or if not around that same level. That's why all the gods stood up to watch, and then Full Power Jiren was on that same wavelength, because he even went further beyond to be able to face him. So I do think that they're there, but I think they have their limitations, especially Master Ultra Instinct Goku, seeing as how the time limit for that is very, very, very small. Anyway, guys, back to the discussion. He has to face off against Belmod. Unfortunately, Jiren facing off against Belmod is one of those fights that really we've already seen or heard of. We already know that's the clout around Jiren. We heard it way back, right before the Tournament of Power. We heard it from Whis. We heard it. There were rumors going around GodTube. I mean, I can only imagine what GodTube was saying about the power of Jiren and these rumors. But apparently, Jiren already fought Belmod, or at least showed that his power is stronger. And so Jiren is more powerful than Belmod, and I do think that if we saw this matchup, I think Jiren would not hesitate to kill Belmod. But I think in doing so, in fighting Belmod, in doing that, I think Jiren would be closer to pushing himself beyond his limits. I think he would be at that point where he would break into full powered, but not yet. So he's not there yet, guys. He's not there yet. And so there goes another character out the window. So now we've gotten past, I don't think I put God of Destruction Topo in that poll, but we got past Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, and we've gotten past, what's his name? Belmod. And for those of you guys just coming in, I got a bunch of new guys coming in. I put a poll. Go ahead and check it out. At the end of the stream, I'm going to see what the final verdict is and see how many of you guys actually went to that poll and checked it out. And then I'll probably read some comments, some of the best comments on there, and give you guys some love as well. So after that, after he finishes off Universe 11, I could see him going and taking the Time Ring. I don't think he would take the Fusion. No, I guess he would need the Batara earring to control the Time Ring. So I would say he would probably end up taking the Time Ring. He would take whatever things are needed in that universe, and to go into separate universes, I guess. And so he could end up taking, maybe if they have a ship to go into other universes, who knows? Or we could have other characters being sent to Universe 11. Like Universe 11 sends a distress signal that not only is their God of Destruction dead, I mean, the angel can't do nothing. They already said that the angels really cannot do anything. What's up, Hyper Gamer? What's going on, man? They can't do anything. They can't intervene. So there's no more characters in Universe 11. I think at that point, Jiren, who values strength as a villain, I don't think he would be murdering the masses like, say, Goku Black was doing, because it's not a vendetta against mortals. I think he's just going to be focusing on the strongest characters. So he'll probably go around trying to figure out who the strongest villains and heroes that are left. And this is where the island blowing up campaign that I was telling you guys about earlier commences, to weed them out, try to get them out into the open, try to get them to come out and face him, and then eventually he ends up killing all of them or whatever. And then so at that point, who do we got left? Let's see here. We got Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, Master Ultra Instinct Goku. Let's see here. These two are already gone, Broly, and then okay. So Goku. Sorry guys, I gotta do this. So Beerus ends up sending, or Whis ends up sending Goku. Goku wants to fight stronger guys, and then there's a stress signal given out from, this is all fan fiction, by the way. I'm making this up as I go along, so don't think that this is anything more than what it is, okay, guys? I'm having a lot of fun just kind of shooting the shit here. So Universe 11 sends out a distress signal. And who answers the call but Goku, because Whis is hearing about it. Goku overhears it. And it's like, I want to go to Universe 11 and face off against this guy and blah, blah, blah. So Whis is like, you know what? Okay, all right. I'll bring you over there. You should be good enough. So he sends him there. And I would say that Goku spent a lot of time trying to track him down or whatever. And Goku would only be able to go into Blue Kaioken, similar to the right in the beginning of the Tournament of Power. Ideally, I would think that Jiren would just kill Goku right away, a lot faster than when he fought him in testing out his own strength, when he was fighting him and playing with him in the Tournament of Power, because he is a villain after all. And so that would mean that Master Ultra Instinct would never happen. But I think, being a villain, he may actually toy around with him like Frieza does, and he may actually sense that there is more capability, there is more power than meets the eye when it comes to, what's up, Mark Sawyer Rogers? What's going on, man? Thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate everything you guys do for me, man. You guys are awesome. So he would feel something out of Goku. He would. And so I think he would play around with him a little bit. He not as much to the extent as a Tournament of Power, but I think he would toy around with him where he would torture him, making it so Goku snaps right in. And say it's the same thing at this point now. Goku's throwing the Spirit Bomb, which is supposed to eradicate evil, right? And so Jiren's throwing it back to him, and it's the same scenario. We think Goku's dead. Universe 7 loses his signal. Nothing can bring him back. None of his friends are there because Goku went off on his own, because that's just what Goku does. So there's no heart of the cards bringing his ass back. And then Goku comes back eventually in that area with Mastered Ultra Instinct. Or no. Omen. I would give Omen. I would say Master just to hurry this up along, but I would say Omen probably. Yeah, Omen. Okay, so he gets Omen. And then so Jiren is, at this point, Jiren is like, yes, I knew I felt something, and this guy might be the guy that I need to fight. So he would end up fighting Goku, and that's his own code. He wants to face off against stronger characters to match his own strength and end up killing them, right, guys? And so he would end up doing that, guys. He would end up murdering, trying to murder Goku at that point, and Goku would be at his last leg, similar to how he fought against Kefla, and then he go into Mastered for the first time. I think at this point, when Jiren sees Mastered, even though his code is to face off against stronger and stronger opponents, he would realize that Mastered is no joke. He doesn't have this ability. He cannot hit Goku, so he's going to try to kill Goku as much as possible. And at this point, I think he would go into his full powered form, and then he would end up facing off against Mastered. And it would be the same scenario, guys. The same thing that happened in the Tournament of Power. Tell me that I'm wrong in the comments, in the chat. Tell me that I'm wrong, Black Squad. Super Saiyan Tech 9 says, I say Oob appears and owns Jiren. If Oob appeared at all in Dragon Ball, he would be at a level that would more than likely be somewhere around Super Saiyan 2. And I'm just spitballing here. In his most powered up form. I don't think they're gonna make Oob that strong, because I think when they do eventually introduce him, they're gonna put him up against the next generation of Z fighters: Goten, Trunks, Marin, and who's the other one? Bulla and Pan. That's who is he's gonna be around. So they can't have him be like too powerful or whatever. And that would be really interesting, because personally for me, I want Oob to have this sort of like where he loses control and he starts going into like this hybrid form with Kid Buu. Like Kid Buu comes out of the woodwork, and that would be awesome, honestly. Like something similar to how in Naruto loses control. A lot of animes, My Hero, Hunter x Hunter, all these other animes where there's a character that has a demon inside of him, and then he's losing control, and then he's losing control, and then he's gonna go into this rage, and he needs to learn how to master it and stuff. I think that would be a really cool direction to pull him at, even though they're kind of copying the tropes of other anime. But I think it would be really cool, and it worked really well. And I really like Kid Buu, so I really want to see him again. So ultimately, guys, the matchup between Goku versus Jiren would end up the same way. That mainly, I'm telling you right now, because Goku likes to let people live. Hyper Gamer, my friends say Goku will go beyond MUI. I'm hoping not, unless he becomes like a damn angel or something. I don't think Goku should go further than what he's at right now, unless they decide to somehow give him the legendary Super Saiyan power or the Berserker power, which would be... It would have a lot of explaining to do, but we've seen a lot of crazier things. I mean, Broly's back, so we've seen a lot of crazier things happen. I'm not going to say that it won't, because I have no idea if it will. So I think that Goku would give him a chance. He gives all these other characters chances or whatever. And at that point, his power would leave him. And Jiren would be upset, because he'd be like, I thought this was your power that you're going to have for a while. And you actually almost defeated me. But now, you not only did you show me mercy, but your power wore out. So, you know what? Boom. Done. He's going to Hakai him. and Goku's gonna be dead, gone forever. Hakai, you know, maybe he'll do it like in the manga. Maybe he'll just blast them to smithereens. Whatever the case might be, that's what's gonna end up happening. And so there goes MUI. I like it how I'm like directing which way this is gonna go. So there goes MUI Goku. He's gone. He's done. So who do we have left out of this poll? We only got Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and Broly. And I'm sorry, but Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is the character, even though I like him. I like the way he looks. I love his black gi. He just looks so fucking diesel. And so, but that's a character that has a time limit. That's something Jiren does not have. So say if this is a universe where Dragon Ball Heroes could kind of intersect and go into this timeline, I guess. Say Goku and Vegeta, both Super Saiyan Blue, decide to they get sent there. These are their Xeno or not their Xeno versions. I don't know exactly if these are their Xeno versions or not. They're Dragon Ball Heroes versions, I guess, from a different timeline, different universe entirely. They get sent here because they need to save Universe 11, right? This is the Universe 11 crisis arc, I guess. And so they get sent there and they try to take out Jiren, but they realize he's way too powerful. So they end up fusing together because they're like, you know what, we need to take this guy down. It's still the time limit that fucks him up. I do think that, especially the heroes versions of these characters, Vegeta and Goku, I think those with them fused together to Vegito and with the Kaioken on top, I think that would be a potent form. I think that would be something that would catch Jiren so off guard, he wouldn't be able to power up into his full powered form, and then that would be basically it. You know what I'm saying? He would be at such a disadvantage. He would be getting whooped. He'd be like trying to get in and trying to fight back, but I think that form would be strong enough to kind of bounce around Jiren, I guess. And I guess you would have to kind of quantify it as, do you think Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta would have a chance against regular Jiren? I think that he would have a pretty decent chance, but again, and their Dragon Ball Heroes counterparts seemingly seem to be stronger, I guess. I'm not, if you guys want to correct me in the chat, Black Squad, let me know and let me know if they're not stronger, if they're the same sort of strength as the Dragon Ball Super versions. But I think that the time limit is what's gonna mess them up. It's gonna mess them up. They not only did that, it's not gonna be. I already made videos about this, but it's gonna be like 5 minutes. I think the Vegito fusion lasts maybe like. It's supposed to be like an hour, but it lasted what, like in the anime, it lasted like maybe 15 minutes, not even. In one episode, it lasted like half an episode maybe, if you want to put that as real time. So with that being said, adding Kaioken on top of that, with him pulling out some of his biggest moves because he's trying to take down Jiren really efficiently, then that would just shorten it up so much that they would pop out. I mean, they would be back to Blue and Goku and Blue Vegeta. But I think at that point, Jiren would be like, you know what, I can't let these motherfuckers fuse again. Because I believe when they pop out, they still have their earrings on. Yes, they still have their earrings on. So when they pop out of their fusion, he's going to be like, you know what, no. He's going to either destroy the earrings and start whooping them, or he's going to just destroy them both completely and be like, nah, I can't try to, I can't get have this fusion face me again like this and make me look like a fool. So he's going to do that. He's going to destroy them. They're going to be dead. And there goes a next contender. There goes Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, Dragon Ball Heroes. So who is left, guys? I wonder who is left. I wonder how many of y'all voted for Broly. Let me know with a show of comments in the chat. How many of you guys voted for Broly? PTV has subscribed. What's up, man? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to Black Squad. And I look forward to seeing your comment here in the chat. But guys, let me know how many of y'all voted for Broly and gave Broly your love. Because that is the only character left that I have not completely, used my own logic to debunk in this poll. Broly is a character that I would have said maybe a week ago. I would have definitely been like, this character is a character that he won't be able to defeat Jiren. And again, I'm in the same boat as I said earlier. so many things racing. I didn't make myself too clear, but I believe that JIREN is a character that is stronger than Broly. And I think it'd be really cool at the end of Dragon Ball Super the movie that he would come in and save him and that would be a really heroic thing for him to do. But now everyone's saying that no, Broly's stronger because he's the next villain, right? I can't pronounce. I'm just gonna call you Cologne. Juaneri Cologne. I forgot about Cumber. How the hell that happened? Cumber versus JIREN. I don't know if Cumber's madness infects characters that are not Saiyans. Does it? Does it not? I have no idea. I mean, I don't know. And we haven't seen episode 3 yet. We don't know what Cumber's actual powers are. We don't know how much toe-to-toe he can go with this Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. If I had episode 3 in hand, I could probably give you a really good description on how that fight would go. But seeing as we don't have it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think that I can't answer that basically. So let me drink some water. So who do we have left? we have Broly, and Broly has been hinted at, not confirmed, guys. All right, take it easy, Mark. Not confirmed, guys. I'm telling you guys right now. And I see a lot of you guys voted for Broly. Some of you guys voted for Cell. Random stuff. Cell, you know what? Cell should have been in this poll. I should have put Golden Cell in here and see and try to quantify his strength and see if because I mean, Cell is a real goon. He can handle himself and he can come back again and again. Not only does he have the Saiyan cells, which and now we don't need the ritual to become Super Saiyan God. So Cell could actually become Super Saiyan Blue Cell or Cell Blue, I guess. You know what I'm saying? That could happen, or he could become Golden Cell. Those two are scenarios that could happen. So Cell is a real ass goon. He could actually be one of those characters that come in here and clean house with certain universes. But let's go back to Broly. Broly has been okay again. I may be repeating myself, but I want to make sure that the chat hears this and anybody who's watching this in the future hears this. He has not been confirmed to be stronger than God of Destruction, and he's not been confirmed to be stronger than JIREN. Broly has not been confirmed any of those things. It has been hinted at. And will it happen? More than likely, because they're going to try to build that and amp up this character even more beyond what they would normally do. So if this comment from I believe it's somebody working on the movie is to be taken at face value and not asked as a question, then that means he's as strong as a God of Destruction, and it could be strong as it could be as strong as JIREN. So, and Broly is a character just like Kill. I mean, you guys may hate Kill. How many of y'all hate Kill? Let me know in the chat. How many of you guys? Because you guys, come on, man, don't be so mean. Don't be mean to Kill, man. Kill didn't deserve any of this, and she's good. She's good in the manga. She's not that bad in the manga. All right. Maybe I have a soft spot for female Saiyans because I've always wanted a female Saiyan since I was like a little kid, little tiny kid. But yeah, okay. So Kale has this ability too. If they have the same transformation, then they have the ability, and I think that's what they originally went out to do when they came out with these forms and with Broly. Is that they wanted to make a character that can continuously get stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, in the new chapter, we have a perceived weakness in the new manga chapter that Kaba says that Kale, if her power keeps maximuming, then she may explode, and that could happen, right? So, I've made a theory videos talking about how this could be the end of the movie where Broly just explodes and takes out like a galaxy or something. I don't know, and so that could happen, but that's just headcanoning if that really is what it is. But I do think that it has some weight and has some merit, and I do think that if he continues to get stronger and stronger, he may do that. But I also believe like this character was designed like the Hulk. If he continues to get stronger and stronger, he's just gonna keep getting stronger, and he could actually surpass God of Destruction. He's already at God of Destruction level at his most big huge state, then he could easily be one of those characters that could take out that could go toe-to-toe with JIREN. So are there any drawbacks to him fighting JIREN? How would it happen? Okay, let me ask how it happened. So JIREN eventually goes and finds Gatu and realizes that Frieza is a character that has been that is strong too, and he's in Universe 7. There are a lot of characters in Universe 7, so he figures out a way to go from Universe 11 and leave that universe, and maybe he just destroys the whole thing. Like he figures out, you know what, I'm gonna annihilate as much of the universe as possible, and he does that, and then he goes and just to show his own strength, then he goes to the Universe 7 and faces off. Maybe he doesn't go for the Sea Fighters originally because he's trying to figure out. He's trying to find Frieza and challenge him because he knows Frieza is extremely powerful. So he does that, right? And then Frieza is with Broly. So then Frieza tells Paragus, he realizes that this JIREN is a character that feels like he's not to be messed with or whatever. Or maybe Broly, JIREN has already, whooped Frieza for the most part. And so he, Frieza tells Paragus, sick him, tell him to go. And then so that's when Paragus goes, do it, Broly. And then Broly goes flying at JIREN, right? And he goes flying at JIREN. That's where we get our Broly versus JIREN fight. And I think throughout this fight, JIREN is going to be feeling the power that's coming from Broly. I think he's going to be sensing it. And I think that Broly is going to be trying to play around with him for a little bit. And eventually he's going to be going even more berserk until his collar breaks off. And then he goes and he explodes into his form. And I think this is where the fight's going to be going on even terms. Because I think that JIREN's going to realize that he needs to power up into his maximum form, into his full powered form, to be able to face off against this guy. And he's going to do that. He is going to do that. And then that is when we get our huge climactic clash. And at this point now, I'm telling you guys, even though I would like JIREN to prevail in this scenario, I do think that there may be something up Broly's sleeve, and Broly may be one of those characters that could come out on top. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm sorry, I can't. If I haven't seen the movie, I can't just say, I can't say what may happen. There seems to be, besides the explosion thing, which could happen, there is no real drawback to Broly as of right now. You know what I'm saying? So, Hypergamer Blackscape, I heard rumors that Broly Dragon Ball Super is stronger than Beerus. I don't think so, though. I think he's going to be around that level. I think that's where they're hyping him up to be. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, guys, hold on a second. With all that being said, guys, it's that time to reveal the poll and give you guys a little bit of love, give you guys some shout outs. For those of you guys coming in late to the stream, it's about to be over. I really only wanted these streams to be 30 minutes long. Right now we're going on 40 minutes because we're having like way too much fun doing this. These what ifs are fun. This is the reason. This could be my spirit animal for YouTube. Honestly, I love what ifs. So I'm gonna be doing streams every day, Monday through Friday. If I miss one, I'll give you guys I'll let you guys know by the community tab. I'll inform you guys on the community tab if I'm gonna miss one. If something happens, if I don't feel up to it, if something's going on, I'll let you know. But for right now, I'm gonna be doing them Monday through Friday from 5 p.m. to 5:30. I may do special event streams on the weekends. That's why I want to save the weekends for special events or whatever. But I think Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern U.S. time to 5:30 Eastern U.S. time. And again, for all those coming in new, you guys want to go ahead and support the stream, support Black Streams in the description below. Go ahead and check it out and give me some of your love. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the poll. Da-da-da-dum. Let's go. All right. I'm going to refresh the page and see who won. Drum roll, please. You guys can go ahead and do the drum roll. I'm not going to go ahead and do it, but... And let's go ahead and see. Oh! YouTube, no! All right. Well, that's definitely not good. If technical difficulties were a thing, right? That's crazy. If the community tab doesn't work, that's going to be some bullshit right now. There you are. 277 votes, and everyone says Wow, I'm surprised that Broly did not win this. Usually Broly wins these guys, and it looks like you guys are more on the side that Master Ultra Instinct Goku is gonna win. Guys, there's a time limit, and this is JIREN. This is JIREN at his most evil. He is not gonna let Goku come back from Master Ultra Instinct once the time limit expires, and then Master Ultra Instinct Goku is going to let him live. He's gonna hesitate to kill him. Goku always does that. He's done this since the get-go. You guys know this. Whatever. All right, so MUI, I'm just surprised that Broly didn't win, but he is number 2. Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, I mean, that's honestly where I would put him. I would have put him at a number 3 spot, because I do think he's behind Mastered. Let's see, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is above Belmod. Damn. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta fans turned up today. Let me go ahead and go into the comments and give you guys some love. So Broly, the obvious answer is Master Ultra Instinct, but this is from Not On Bomb. Okay. The obvious, and he chose Broly. The obvious answer is Master Ultra Instinct, but because Jiren went against Ultra Instinct and was somewhat evenly matched with Goku, and Broly is supposed to be stronger than Jiren, I'd go with Broly. So yeah, see, that's kind of the direction that I was leaning toward if we are to take this guy's comments as not a question, but more of a hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink type of thing. MVP, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito Dragon Ball Heroes. Heroes characters are far beyond canon anime characters. Super Saiyan God Goku from Heroes would most likely whoop Hidden Power Jiren from Tournament of Power easily. Now imagine Blue Vegito. I don't think that, but I mean, you never know. Maybe Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Xeno Goku, because I heard Xeno Goku is just over the limit when it comes to power. D Blue Praz. He also went Blue Vegito. Because he never beats the main enemy. Oh no, he went to Vegeta because he never beats the main enemy. I mean, there you go. You give him some love. I'm gonna go ahead and then here, let's see, Night Warrior, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito Dragon Ball Heroes. Belmont and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta would not be able to stop Jiren as he is stronger than God of Destruction, and UI Goku won't have enough time to beat Jiren. We also have no feats for Broly. This is, I'm just gonna like this comment early, but I'll like all of them. But this is very level-headed for a YouTube comment. Good job, Night Warrior. Master Ultra Instinct Goku, El Hermando, that is who could defeat Jiren. I'm assuming you think Master, but in the poll, but you think that in your own El Hermano. Maybe he could do it. Master Ultra Instinct Goku. Goku cause main protagonist BS powers. That's not, you know, I mean, he could just kill him. He could kill Jiren with the last of his Master Ultra Instinct power, and then, you know, snap into his, like, where he's going into comatose state or whatever, you know, at the end of that episode, and then Jiren could already be dead. That is a possibility. But thanks, guys, for supporting the poll and coming to it. All 277 of you guys who voted. It was awesome. I like some of these comments. I'm gonna go ahead and love all the. I like some of them, but I'm gonna go ahead and love all of them because you know what? You guys are my fam. Black Squad or nothing. Got anything on here? What does thick stand for? Come on, man. You know what thick stands for? Pan. That's what thick stands for. This guy right here. All right. So that is the end. That brings us to the end of the stream. And for those of you guys who stayed here at the end, I appreciate everything that you guys have supported me through in the last year. That now we're almost at 30,000 subs, and it's just phenomenal. And again, I want to have these streams. I'm going to update them. I'm going to make them more. Once I get more experience with them, especially with the overlays and stuff, I'm going to make them more improvement. I'm going to put more improvements on them. You know, yeah, Black Squad for life. You know what? You guys are down with blacks. You guys are down with me. I'm black. I appreciate it, guys. And I want to go ahead and start saying goodbye to you. You guys have been awesome. I'm going to be coming back. Oh, Night Warrior. What's up, man? Yo, that comment, bro. That comment, Night Warrior. That was on a different level, okay? That was good. That was good. You guys, this is a man we can all model ourselves after. Thanks, Night Warrior. I'm going to say goodbye to you. Oh, and Attack Bowl, before you leave, don't go before you hear this. Attack Bowl is I'm going to be honest with you guys. He is the first ever person that has donated into my super chat since I've had this channel. and he's the first one to do it on black streams. So at Tech Bowl, I'm going to be giving you a special shout out in the community tab. Go ahead and check that out at the end. Whenever I'll put it up later on today. You can see it whenever, but I'll give you a shout out. I appreciate the donation, guys, and I appreciate everything you guys do. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. I'll see you all tomorrow.